Evolution. Evolution is the process by which the frequency of heritable traits in a population changes from one generation to the next. Who thought of evolution? The first person to think of this was Lamarck, and he came up with a theory that included two ideas: use and disuse, and inheritance of acquired characteristics. So, use and disuse is describing how body parts of the organisms can develop with increased usage while unused parts weakened. Inheritance of acquired characters describes how body features acquired during the lifetime of an organism could be passed on to offspring. This is incorrect. The only changes in the genetic material of cells can be passed on to offspring. So, the evidence of evolution, how do we determine this? Is by, I can't pronounce the first one, but it's fossils. The second one is biogeography, embryology, comparative anatomy, and molecular biology. So the first one that we're going to talk about is fossils. This provides fossils that reveal the prehistoric existence of extinct species. Fossils deposits are often found among sediment layers, where the deepest fossils represents the oldest specimens. Think of it as like a pancake stack. The bottoms are the older ones, and then the ones that you're putting on top are the newer layers, right? So think of the layers, sediment layers, like the example I just gave. Biogeography uses geography to describe the distribution of species. So, unrelated species in different regions of the world look alike when found in similar environments. This provides strong evidence for the role of natural selection and evolution. Embryology. Right here, you could see the embryos of fish, chicken, pig, cow, and you could tell like they look very similar. So, embryology reveals similar stages in development among related species. The similarities help establish evolution relationships. So, what it's trying to say is some stages, which is the embryo stage, there's a lot of animals that are similar to each other. Like, see, they kind of look identical. I can't really tell which is the cow and which is the rabbit. So that's what it's trying to say. Comparative anatomy. Okay, this describes two kinds of structures that contribute to the identification of evolutionary relationships among species. The first one is homozygous structures, and then analogous structures. So, homo are body parts that resemble one another in different species because they have evolved from a common ancestor. So, right here you could see like they have each little part of their bones, but in different animals. And then the I shortened it so you could learn it faster, are body parts that resemble one another in different species, not because they evolve independently as adaptations to their environments. So right here they have wings, but there are different types of wings. One has feather, one is really stretchy, and one is very transparent. And they need these certain types of wings because of their environments, as emphasized there. Finally, last slide. Molecular biology. This is the first thing that should pop out is DNA. So this examines the nucleotide and the amino acid sequence of DNA and proteins from different species. So closely related species share higher percentages of sequence than species distantly related. So no matter how different you look like, you might be similar DNA wise. Like take for example, like there's this example of squirrels that are very similar, but their DNA shows that they're very distant. So this gives you a brief idea of evolution and like who created it and evidence. Hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.